Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, and welcome to another close encounter. I would like, I'm making this joke in my head, this close encounter of the third kind, but that's a different, we don't want to go to the third kind because this is Robin Lawley today, who's in our little home studio. And we're so happy that you're here, Robin.
Yeah.
And you are such a familiar and welcoming face, which I have seen for as many jigs if I've visited. You are always there, so it's so nice to see you. And maybe you could just introduce yourself, just like this, and then we'll start with the interview. What's your name? How long do you have been a member of the International Breathwork Foundation, and where you live right now? So
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm living in a small town north of Rome in Italy, and I've been living here now for the last 30 years, actually.
30 years.
30 years. So
Mhm.
I'm not quite Italian, but I'm not quite English, which is my country of origin. Um, well,
So you're an Englishman in Rome.
that's right, not in New York, but in Rome. Um, So I've been with the GIC, the Global Inspiration Conference, really almost from the beginning. So I was there in the second conference,
Mhm.
and long time ago, and I've attended as many as I can. I think I've missed two or three in all these
Mm.
years, and I've also hosted a conference on the beach in Sardinia,
Oh wow.
and I held the position of co-president of IBF for a few years, and at the moment I'm a newsletter editor and working with the IBF Breathing Art team.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like almost a nestor. Is that the word what you use also, nestors of IBF, and one of the earliest adapters also? So it makes
Yeah.
you very special, Robin. So it's nice to get to know you a little bit more, and we've prepared some questions for you, of course. And Maria, would you like to take it away with the first
Yes,
question, Robin?
I would. You know, Robin, we've known each other now for several years, but I have no idea how you got into breath work. Can you talk a little bit about that? How did you get into breath work, into the IBF? What's the story there?
Okay, well, it started in 1980. Leonard
80.
Orr, 80.
Yes.
Leonard Orr was on his second visit to Europe, and I, I was sort of a hippie at the time, and had lots of interesting friends, uh, art, art-based mainly, but also spiritual seekers. I'd done some, I met these people through Zen meditation, which I met a wonderful man who was a master of this. Um, and somehow I got involved with the whole train of Leonard Orr coming there. I was very lucky. And so I had very little money. And so, but for 2 years, I did every seminar, every course I could possibly do. And it was easy, you know. So I cooked for Leonard Orr, actually. That was my job.
Italian
Oh.
or British cuisine, Robin?
Well, no, it was
Mi-
a peanut curry, which I actually burnt. Uh,
Peanut curry. Oh,
yeah.
dear.
And we held our meetings on a houseboat on the Thames in London.
Wow.
And so when we were doing the seminars, no, the boat would be moving along.
Humbling. Yeah.
Anyhow, it was quite extraordinary because, you know, as a hippie, I tried a few of substances, let's say, and then I found that actually breathing, I reached higher states of consciousness. And so this was fantastic to me. And also, it all came from within me. And so it completely changed my viewpoint on life. Um, I wouldn't say I was particularly traumatized when I got into breath work, but I lacked confidence in myself.
Mm.
And I had some family stories. And so this started me on a whole new direction in life. And so I did a couple of one-year seminars. These are highly, well, I would recommend them. Nowadays, they're not so popular, but basically, Leonard insisted on one-year seminars. And one-year seminars is like you make a commitment to meet with the same group of people for one day a month for a year.
Wow.
And it's so simple, but you know, so we had all sorts of people there, and in the first meeting said, what on earth am I doing with these strange people? But then you realize you're just strange as them.
Yeah.
And this was a wonderful experience. So apart from my individual experiences with breathing, what I found was a sense of community based on shared goals and shared aspirations and shared inspiration. And this is what I'd been searching for. And then